Okay, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for joining today's live stream. Today is the 25th of August on Sunday. So, as usual on Sunday's topic, I will be covering the Forex pairs. I have selected 4 pairs today to discuss. And I cover gold and also Bitcoin and also the fundamental news next week. So, yeah, how's the weekend going? Okay, here in Japan it's continuously hot and humid, but I've been enjoying the stay here a lot. And just for the heads up, just wanted to mention that October group in the Global Trading School is now opening to sign up. There are 3 seats available, so let me know. And also, I do 101 program too to master my strategy through Ichimoku. So if you're interested, please let me know by email. The link is on the below description. Okay, so now let me start from saying hi to everyone. Alright, Denish, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Tony, good to see you too. New week, new pips. Exactly right. Yes. Looks like the markets are active in the month of August. So I'm sure we're gonna see some trending opportunities this coming week. Hello, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thanks for joining. He says, every time I revisit it, I see new things in it. Do you have a similar experience? I think it's deeper than we think. I do. Yeah, every time I read the original books of Ichimoku and study it, I learn something new. And it just continues every time for the last, multiple years, 10 years almost. So yeah, it's been like that too. Yeah, it's quite interesting and learning knowledge here. All right, hello Division, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining too. Yvonne, good to see you. Ken, thanks for joining. And CSM, thanks for joining too. All right, Lady Crypto, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining as well. And Frederico, good to see you too. Thank you. And Derek, thank you very much for joining from Texas. And Duong, good to see you too. Thank you very much. I think the subtitles will be available after the live stream. YouTube is going to be automatically enable the subtitles after the live stream. But I think it's going to take time. It's going to take maybe a few hours for that to be reflected. All right, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Gan, thank you for joining too. All right, Avery, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining as well. All right, and Sunil, good to see you too. And everyone, thank you very much for joining today. Okay, so today I have selected 4 pairs. So first, let me analyze those to start. So here is a trading view, and I checked the weekly time frame. And let me go to Forex. And the first one I will cover is Euro USD. So today I will cover Euro USD, Euro Pound, and also Pound USD and Pound JPY. These 4 pairs today. And for the rest of the pairs I cover on Monday's weekly forecast in the members, GTS and KTS Academy members. So first, let me cover Euro USD. It broke, right? It broke the resistance. So if you remember what I said last week, I said the target was 1.1139 because that was the previous resistance level, and that has been reached, which took like a 93 pips or so. Then it actually broke and closed on 1.1189, and this trend is continuing right now. From the weekly perspective, the Kumo is very tiny, so I think that when the market reaches here, 1.1277, then I think it retraces. So for now, I just my new target is there, 1.1277, and I think it's going to be reached within this week. So basically, I am buying, looking for buying opportunities on Euro USD. In this case, I never sell. Once the market reaches 1.1277, then if I start to see some retracement signals, then I may sell there. But so far it's bullish, so in this case I never sell. So the target is there, so we have a potential pips of about 94, 95 pips to trade, which is a good amount. So after that, after the breakout of the resistance, it's bullish now. The only concern again is the tiny Kumo on the weekly chart. So the market can retrace, the market can be bearish anytime soon, so we just have to be careful. And with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, it's bullish now. Daily time frame is not overbought because the Kumo has been thicker and bigger here, and there was a Kijun Sen is now pointing up, Tenkan Sen is now also pointing up, and Chikou span above the candles. So this is when I say bullish trend. Buyers dominant over sellers in the market. So there's no reason for us to sell here. It's bullish. So the target is again 1.1277. And what's more, there is inside bar breakout last Friday on the 23rd. So inside bar means this is one of the Sakata Goho candlestick patterns. Here, this white bullish bars high and low has including the blue bearish bar, and this inside bar breakout happened on Friday. So this means buyers are dominant over sellers within the last 3 days. Since Wednesday, buyers were there, and Thursday, sellers came in, but on Friday, buyers came in again, and it actually pushed the market up, and it took all the sellers' stop losses and closed above the Wednesday's high. So this is basically called inside bar, and this is again continuation of the bullish trend. So in terms of the price action, this is nice to buy. I look for buying opportunities this week on Euro USD. So and now when I see this kind of bullish market, I have been drawing so many lines in the past, because first I was seeing the wedge, like bullish wedge here, and the wedge actually broke bullish over here exactly on the day here on the 19th of August on Monday, right? This is exactly the breakout of the wedge. And before the wedge, I was seeing the potential breakout of bullishness, because here, this part, until the 2nd of August, let me draw the vertical line here so that you will see exactly which day I'm talking about. So this is 2nd of August, Friday. Until this date, the market has been quite ranged. The price has been above, below the Kumo and Kijun Sen. So the market went up and down. But then after the market marked high here and then retraced down this way, then it broke the Kijun Sen on the 1st of August, but then soon on the next day, 2nd of August, it came above. It came above that Kijun Sen again. And here it never broke the Kumo, right? So this momentum change is really important as compared to the previous days. Before, the price has been above, below and above the Kumo, and below Kumo here too, above Kumo here too. But here, it didn't break the Kumo bearish. So if you have noticed this change in the momentum, then I draw the new trend line which is this yellow line over here, then I saw that there's a potential breakout of the wedge. Then it did. And so my target was again 1.1139 last week, but it closed above and now it's heading towards this way. So this is reasonable to think that it's bullish right now in this perspective also. So yeah, Euro USD is bullish. So that means Euro continuously being stronger and USD continuously being weaker as currency. So this is one of the nice pair to monitor and trade, I think, this week. And just in case, let me also review the 1 hour time frame, because I do also look at 1 hour to capture the trends and entry opportunities. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, to be more precise, the market broke the resistance over here on 1.1174. There was a previous resistance, up here, and there was a previous support. This previous resistance became the support, and now it's going up this way. So in terms of the price action, it's bullish, right? However, the only concern is the Kumo. In 1 hour, Kumo is really tiny here, and whenever you see tiny and flat Kumo, that means the market is now range. So it may retrace. I think the price retraces down to 1.1174 tomorrow on Monday. Then Monday may be consolidating, and from Tuesday or Wednesday, the market go up this way. This is my forecast. So most likely I'm not going to be looking for any opportunities on Monday, but Tuesday or Wednesday, if the market continuously bullish, then I look for opportunities. So that you can tell by analyzing the 1 hour time frame. However, it's bullish. Although it may consolidate for a few hours, it's bullish because the price above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo, and the Chikou span is also above the candles. So my view remains the same. My view is bullish, but to be more precise entry timings, it may come on Tuesday or Wednesday. So this is Euro USD pair. Okay, and next one I would like to focus is Euro Pound. Okay, so Euro Pound is now bearish, and the target was 0.8460, and it has reached there. Euro Pound is now bearish. You can actually, this is a weekly time frame. The price is now below the Kijun Sen. Chikou span is now below the candles. And Kumo has been flat, so basically it's consolidating in the long term, but in the short term, it's bearish. You can actually tell that in the lower time frames. And this is called Chikou span bounce. Chikou span actually went up to the candle, then the Chikou span was resisted by the candlestick and went down this way. Chikou span bounce happened, so the price is now bearish, right? So with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, daily time frame is now exactly within the Kumo. So there must be some ups and downs from here. And the market has coming down to the previous resistance level. And this pair, I talked about it on Friday, if you remember. I compared the pairs between Euro Pound and Pound USD and which one seems better to trade. And so if you haven't watched that archive videos yet, please do. On Friday, I did. Euro Pound was very close to the resistance level. It was only like 10 pips away when I did it on Friday live stream. In fact, if you look at the 4 hour time frame, it was bearish. Seems like it has been a nice downtrend, reversed in the waves, like this. So you may be looking for some opportunities to sell on this one. But after the market reached the resistance over here, again 0.8460, And here are also some resistances on the 14th too. But after the market touched the resistance, it consolidated. So this is bearish in 4-hour time frame. However, again, the daily time frame is within the Kumo here, and also the weekly is now flat Kumo too. I think this week is going to be consolidating in this perspective. So if it goes bearish, I sell, but if it goes up, I don't buy on this one. And what's more, the Kumo in the daily time frame is quite thick here. And when the price is within the thick Kumo, then it's either it breaks through continuously in the stronger momentum, or it bounces back and goes up, or becomes very choppy in the lower time frames. So that means as long as price continues bearish, I think we can look for opportunity to sell still. But if it starts to consolidate, or if the market becomes very choppy, then we better stay away from this one. So here we kind of have to be selective on which timings or which market to trade. You cannot trade just because it's trending in 4-hour or 1-hour time frames, or even lower time frames. Even if it's trending, sometimes the markets are becoming choppy, and you can tell by higher time frames by Ichimoku like this. Whenever again you see the price is within the thick Kumo like this, then it tends to be choppy, so you better be careful. But previously, in the months of August 1st and 2nd and the 5th, this part of the Kumo was thick, but it penetrated and broke through bullish very quickly, and this do happen too. But in general, usually when the price is within the Kumo, it becomes very choppy. So that's something that to keep in mind. Then you can still look for selling opportunities on Euro Pound. I think it's more safer to wait for the 4-hour support level breakout, which is again 0.8460. If you wait for the 4-hour close to be below that level, then I think it's safer to sell. Then the target is going to be down here on 0.8406, where there is also Senko span B over here. So then we can expect the pips of about 52 pips or so, which is not really big. But if the Kumo is thick over here, down here, then there's a higher chance that the price continues breaks and continues bearish, and you can expect more pips to come. So overall it's bearish, but Euro Pound may be a bit risky to trade this coming week. So like this, if you compare Euro USD and Euro Pound, definitely Euro USD looks better because it broke the resistance and now continuously bullish, right? So just wanted to share these different market situations in higher time frames, whether the price is within the Kumo or out of the Kumo. And that's also important criteria to compare in terms of which markets to select to trade. So next one I want to review is the Pound USD. Again, on Friday, I did the live stream by comparing two pairs, Euro Pound and Pound USD. And Pound USD happened to be better because it broke the resistance and it went all the way up. My target last week on this one was 1.3045, but it broke and it has been reached all the way to 1.321 level. So for those who followed my weekly analysis or the live stream analysis can be able to, was able to capture some nice pips on this one too. So starting from the weekly analysis, after the breakout of the previous resistance, which was on the week of the 15th of July. Now it broke the second resistance level, which is 1.3144. So this was another level I was also mentioning, and because this was more stronger resistance. This resistance level was also previous support here, and here was also consolidating market too. So that means this 1.3144 has been quite strong, but it broke and closed above that level, right? So that means weekly time frame is now bullish, and the next target is going to be all the way up here to 1.3749, and we can expect the pips of 547 pips to take. So pound USD is really nicely bullish trend, and I will be closely monitoring the chart and look for some more opportunities this coming week. And from Ichimoku viewpoint, now the Kumo is bullish, Senko span B is up, Senko span A is also up, Kijun Sen Tenkan Sen are both bullish, and Chikou span above the candles, right? So overall, buyers dominant over sellers. And this one is not overbought because of the Kumo shape. It's not too thin, so from Kumo shape also, I think the trend continues bullish throughout this week. And with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, then it broke the resistance, weekly resistance, and closed above, and it's forming beautiful N waves. And the price has been supported by the daily Kumo for the last 2 times. So the price may come down, being supported by the Kumo, and goes up continuously. But I don't think the retracement is going to be so deep. The market may retrace to 1.3144, then may consolidate for a few days, then goes up bullish this way. So in the long term, pound USD is bullish to me, so I continue to look for buying opportunities. In this case, I never sell. I only look for the buying opportunities as a trend follower myself. Yeah, the Kumo shape is a bit thin here, so that means I think the market consolidates here. I don't think the price continuously bullish on Monday, Tuesday. Instead, it consolidates, it ranges for a few days, maybe 2-3 days, then breaks. Then, by then, as it continues range like this, then what happens is that usually Senko span B becomes flat, right? Senko span A becomes also flat, up and flat like this. Then once the breakout happens this way, then Senko span BA both become flat, and Kumo shape is becoming thicker than now, which is safer scenario to trade. If it continuously bullish Monday, Tuesday, I don't mind entering the trade, but you may want to lower the risk because the retracement can be happening anytime soon. So that's a daily time frame analysis. And if you check the 1 hour time frame also, 1 hour is forming the Kumo shape being thin. So in this reason too, I think Monday will be range. Monday, Tuesday can be range, and like this range. 27th is on Tuesday, right? Yeah, so Tuesday may be range, ups and downs, it may touch here. Then on the 28th onwards, may be bullish like this way. So this is my forecast. If this happens, then you can buy near 1.3144, or you can confirm the trend again. And once the trend confirmed, then you look for buying opportunities and wait for the breakout to buy too. So my feeling on this one is the market range for the next 2 days. However, it's bullish in the long term. But again, this is not 100%. You never know. On Monday, Tuesday, it may go up this way, and I follow bullish trend there anyways. So that's pound USD. Yeah. Okay. So the next one I would like to discuss is pound JPY. Pound JPY in the weekly time frame is now range, and this one is called Kijun-sen retracement strategy. I think I mentioned this on previous live streams, but the price is now, Kijun-sen is now flat. Weekly Kijun-sen is on 194.139, so that is a target right now. And on the week of the 5th of August, it formed a pin bar, and it was supported by the Kumo, weekly Kumo. And on the week of the 12th of August, it broke bullish, and last week closed with a pin bar also. So in this case, what I'm waiting for is a breakout of the pin bar bullish, which is on 192.03. Then I think the price reaches to Kijun-sen, and we have about 200 pips to take. So in this case, let me delete these lines below, and the target is now 200 pips above. So I'm looking for buying opportunities on pound JPY. Okay, so this is weekly analysis, and with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, now the price is touching on the daily Kijun-sen and waiting for the daily Kijun-sen to break bullish. Then it reaches, I think, to the weekly Kijun-sen like this. So my analysis is now bullish, and the price has been supported by the Tenkan-sen. And Tenkan-sen, the blue Tenkan-sen is showing the short-term market momentum. So when Tenkan-sen points up bullish, that means the market is bullish in the short term. And as it keeps bullish in the short term, then the price breaks the Kijun-sen and reaches the Tenkan-sen. So basically this is in the middle of the retracement after the huge downtrend, then bullish trend right now in the short term. So we can capture some nice pips, like 200 pips above to the weekly Kijun-sen is my perspective. Well, this is identical to other JPY pairs, so you can probably check, but I'm just taking an example of pound JPY here today. So and now if you look at the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour has been ranged consolidating, and it was forming double top, and neckline is about to be broken bearish. So in Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat, Chikou span is very close to candles, so I don't really see any bullish momentum on this one. But rather now the price is into range because it goes into Kumo. And what's more, I just see that the price broke the ascending trend line. The ascending trend line I will draw is like this way. There are like 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6 touches, and it broke last Friday, and it's into the Kumo now. So my target is on the weekly Kijun-sen, and I'm waiting for the breakout of 192.03, but it may not happen this week. My feeling is that the market becomes range from here, so unless I see the bullish momentum from here, I'm not gonna be looking for any buying opportunities. Just because the price is coming down, I don't want to sell. I always want to look for the buying opportunities and buy after that. So now it's not really a good market to trade. I don't think we have any opportunities this coming week on this one. But always good to know the pound JPY target is on the weekly Kijun-sen. And that's something I want to share with everyone today. So these are the four Forex pairs I want to cover today. So now let me continue my analysis on gold. So let me switch from Forex to commodity and gold. Okay, and starting from the weekly analysis. So gold has been bullish. As I mentioned last week, it broke the all-time high of 2482, and now it's reaching 26,000 and it's climbing up all the way. Last week was doji, so there were some ups and downs, but overall still bullish on the weekly perspective because the Kumo is bullish now. Senko span B is up, Senko span A is up, Kijun Sen is also up, and Chikou span above the candles. So and the price is above the Tenkan Sen too. So buyers are dominant over sellers in the market. So weekly time frame being bullish, and Kumo is not too thin either. Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. So that means this one is no overbought. I think the price continues bullish, so I look for buying opportunities continuously. With that in mind, if you check the daily time frame, and the price is now above the Tenkan Sen still, and the Kumo is bullish now, and Chikou span above the candles. So last Thursday, right? Last Thursday on the 22nd, it actually retraced to the previous resistances, again 2482.4, but then Friday closed with a bullish bar. So that means I think the price is now bounced, and this week is going to be bullish. So you can wait for the breakout of this resistance, but in this case I don't mind entering a trade after confirming this bounce, and also supported by the blue Tenkan Sen. I think the price goes up this way continuously. So I still have to check how Monday candlestick forms. If Monday candlestick forms bullish, then most likely it goes up this coming week. So target being 26,000, it's a massive, pips we can gain. So gold has been quite volatile, much higher volatility than Forex. So for those who trade gold, make sure you calculate the lot size per trade and never over leverage on gold. That's how I made a mistake in the past. I over leveraged gold and I blew account a few times. So it's really risky if you trade in high leverage on gold. So always risk management, then trade gold is my comment on this one. And gold can be also long-term trade. You don't have to be trading gold in a short term, like few days. You can regard gold as like few weeks or even few month term. So yeah, I think this is good for long-term perspective too. For me, Forex, I trade intraday to shorter term swing trade because I simply follow daily time frame or 4-hour time frame. I usually don't follow the weekly or the monthly time frames in Forex because it's not likely to happen. Especially the pairs on my watch list are major minor pairs, and they are going up and down every week. So I don't really follow weekly or monthly basis on my pairs. But gold will be, gold is going to be like more long-term trend. So you can lower the risk per trade, you can lower the lot size per trade, but keep holding in the long term. Keep it also a strategy. For example, you keep holding until the market reaches 26,000 is also going to be one of the strategies you can choose too. But you don't want to buy just because it's going up. You want to be selective on which timings you trade and when you enter the market. So to do that, there is Ichimoku and price actions and the analysis and the confirmations I share on my YouTube. So anyways, gold is bullish now, so I look for buy opportunities on this one too, this coming week. So okay, so next one I want to cover today is the Bitcoin, BTCUSD. And I cover the news. Okay. So here is BTCUSD market. This is the weekly time frame. This one I also mentioned that the market has been in descending wedge. So price seems to be going down overall, like this place. And the price closed above the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. However, there was a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross over here, and Chikou span touching too, and Kumo Senko span B flat, Senko span A flat also. So this is basically range. It's range. So that means I don't really see any bullish trend yet in Bitcoin. I'm talking about in the long term. I don't really see any buyers coming here and pushing the market up a scenario here yet from Ichimoku viewpoint. However, in the short term it's bullish because the price broke 62,800. This was a level where the resistance of the pin bar or doji happened on the 5th of August. On the week of the 5th of August, there was a pin bar, and on the week of the 12th of August, there was an inside bar in doji too. And last week, it broke bullish. So just like I talked about in the other pairs, this one is also called inside bar breakout. So this is showing now buyers dominant over sellers in the last 3 weeks only. So in terms of Ichimoku's range, but in the price action it's bullish. So I think the price reaches the resistance of the wedge like this way, or it may reach closer to 68,000 for now. So with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame is about to break the Kumo, and once it does, I think the price goes up here. So short term is bullish until the market reaches 68,000, but in the long term it's still range. It may go down. Even before the market reaches there, it may go down too, because weekly is range. Daily time frame is also range too. Technically, it didn't break the Kumo. So this week, the market may be resisted by the Kumo and goes down too. And future Kumo is very tiny and skinny here, so the momentum is really weak, very low. Volatility is really low here. So yeah, I think the market goes up, then goes down, or I think the market consolidates like this. So for those who trade cryptos, this may not be the best timing yet to buy. So I do analysis on Bitcoin because I know some of you trade cryptos too, and I know some of you come here to see my analysis on cryptos. For me personally, I never trade cryptos. I only trade Forex, but whether it's cryptos or Forex or other markets, my way of viewing the markets through Ichimoku is the same. So if this were Forex, I will be saying the same thing. So you can learn basically based on these examples, including cryptos, and exactly see how I view these markets. So yeah, these are the analysis I wanted to share today. And then finally, let me cover the news this coming week. We have also some multiple big news, fundamental news. So let me remind that to everyone before I close my live stream today. Okay, so okay, let me go to the calendar and click on this week. This is going to be the last week on August. Okay, and click apply. All right, and Monday, August 26th, we have no big news. Tuesday, we have no big news either. And Wednesday, 28th, we have a monthly CPI in Australia. This can be impacting the market, so we have to watch out. And Tuesday, we have CPI in Germany and also GDP annualized in the US. So Thursday, we have multiple big news. And technically Friday, in the Asian session, there's going to be CPI in Japan and also retail sales in Australia, and then also retail sales in Germany too. And then CPI in Euro itself. And also GDP in Canada and CPI in US too. And that's it. So we have lots of big news on Thursday and Friday this coming week. And next, following week, right, is going to be the first week on September, and we're going to have so many big news that we have to be very careful. So that means this coming week from the Forex pairs, I think the best markets are going to be, among the pairs I selected this week, let me see, Euro USD, Euro Pound, Pound USD, and Pound JPY. I think Euro USD looks the best to trade this coming week. So yeah, that was my analysis on these pairs in the markets. Again, the rest of the markets I cover in the KTS Academy or GTS members. So if you would like to know more about these analysis, please feel free to join. You can see the link on the below description. You can check the details. Okay, let me cover a Nifty chart in the end. Nifty is one of the US indices. Here, let me check the weekly analysis. Weekly shows it's bullish. The price has been supported by the Tenkan-sen, and it closed the gap, right? Like I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, whenever you see the closing gap, it means the market moves bullish towards the direction. So Nifty is now bullish from the weekly perspective, and the target is now 26,000. So that's the analysis. Whenever you see the gap here, like sometimes we see gaps on Forex pairs between Friday and Monday. When there's a big news, big events on the weekends, then you will see gap. So basically when you see gap, it goes towards the direction it's fitting. If the market feels the direction bullish this way, then most likely it goes up like this way. If it doesn't feel, then it goes opposite direction. That's the strategy when you see the gap between the candles. In stock markets, you will see gaps every day, so this won't be applied. But when you see these, especially indices or some of the commodities, when you see gaps, then it works pretty well. Like before, there was a gap here between November and December in 2023 on Nifty chart. There was a gap, and it never filled, right? The market went opposite direction from the gap. It never filled, then it goes up continuously. So this is really happening like on many markets that you can remember. So yeah, that's bullish now. So looks like again the month of the August, I have been reviewing my monthly or yearly performance at the GTS class earlier today, but between June, July, August, my performance has been quite low, but this year is a big exception. The markets are active in August still, and we never know. Unlike the other years, the month of September, October, November may be quiet this year. So whenever you see trends, simply take trades, look for opportunities, because we never know when the market starts to range next time. And from this year, the patterns may be different. So please continue to look for opportunities with the same strategy. If you be consistent with the same strategy, then you know what's wrong, what's right, what works, what doesn't work, and it helps to be consistent, I'm sure. So again, in the month of October, there will be a GTS class happening, and there are 3 seats available. This is to master my strategy, so please let me know by email. Or there is also one-on-one program available too, so please let me know as well by email for details. So thank you very much everyone for joining. If you liked it, please press the like button before you leave, and please subscribe, because my goal for now is to achieve 100K subscribers on my YouTube. So again, thank you very much. Until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.